Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brent.
I'm Jeremy.
Together, we are the CAPP Show. You can catch us live every Sunday at 4 p.m. East on Brime at brime.tv/the CAPP Show. We are on most social media platforms such as Rumble and Twitter. Please check our link tree for all of our social media links. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you, Brent.
To you as well. I hope your day's been going good.
Yeah, it has been. I actually, for those of you that are joining us, we have a pregame show, if you will, between just Brent and I, and I've been running back and forth between getting everything ready to go and
getting his cardio in today,
getting stuff cooked up because the wife is making some burgers from Bob's Burgers recipes, and I had to throw some stuff on the grill, and she's actually pulling stuff off right now. So,
ooh, nice.
Made up some peppers. I actually downed one of the burgers already,
and
which was really, really good. Using bok choy for lettuce, and plus there's like this, it's like ginger and some other things mixed into the meat, grilled into the meat with some scallions. And then she makes up this sauce with some honey and some oil and some scallions, and it was really good.
Wow,
it was really good.
That sounds delicious.
So made some homemade hummus. Plus I grilled some peppers, made some bacon and stuff like that, mixed in with the fries and stuff. So there's some fries.
Oh wow!
Those of you guys to be able to see that, and some seasoning.
That looks delicious.
So when you see my camera go off, that means that I'm feeding my face.
Of course. No, that looks amazing.
Yeah, so it's been pretty cool. She came up with the idea to do it for Father's Day, and I'm like, okay, right on. And tomorrow's my birthday.
Right. Yes. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. I'll be the ripe old age of 51 tomorrow.
Damn. Getting up there,
man. I got at least another probably 30, 40 years, so I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But how you doing, man? How's the family? How's everybody doing?
Family's great. Fucked up my wife's hair, so you know. Yeah. No, she's dyeing it today, so I helped her out, and it didn't exactly go to as planned. It went from purple to most of it went blonde or bleached. Some of it was still orange. So,
oh man.
Other than that, like this week, we've been kind of relaxing, to be honest with you. Hanging out in the backyard when it's nice out. We've had thunderstorms for most of the week. Other than that, yeah, just living the day to day, and it's been good. Didn't do much.
Well, that's good. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that.
No, we try not to do a whole heck of a lot,
right?
Especially nowadays because it's too expensive to.
Oh, I know that. I took the wife and we went and watched Dave Landau and Steven Crowder last night.
Yes, how was that?
And that was awesome. That was
Yeah.
actually really, really good. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys when Dave Landau came out.
Oh, perfect.
Gonna be really cool.
So it's his show's one of the ones that you would definitely recommend.
Yes, I definitely recommend him. Good stuff. So this is when he came out. This is the crowd. And there's a level here, but then there's a level up here. That's where I was sitting at. And
Wow, quite a few people.
yeah, it was a packed house, and we were sitting right up here. My wife and I, like right in the middle. And yeah, like and maybe more right over here. I don't know. Maybe right in here. I think it's like right in the middle. But I had my hand up. I was hoping I could get spotted, but I don't see it. So
Shit.
but yeah, it was great. So right after he said that, right after he said that, he wanted to get everybody. He made a comment. He's like, "Yeah, I wanted to get everybody on video saying ahoy, before we get started." No, it was a good show. It was a good time. A lot of jokes, a lot of stuff that I mean, they're going to be, those individuals they push the boundary of what people think is PC and what's not.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I'm like, I thought it was great. They made fun of everyone. Everyone.
Good.
And it was.
I mean, if you're gonna make fun of somebody, make fun of everybody.
Yes, absolutely. It was fantastic.
No kidding.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Had a couple of hecklers. There was one guy that only. I mean, he wasn't really heckling. One guy would he would yell. He'd yell comments and stuff back to him, back to Steven. And one time, I guess he made and I couldn't understand what he was saying, but I guess the guy made a Austin Powers reference.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "Sir, I'm sorry, that's enough. No more of those." He's like, "You make another one, especially an Austin Powers reference, you're out of here."
Yeah, your material's pretty dated when you got to go back to then.
Yeah, and so then he started making fun of that guy.
Oh, no shit.
Which was great.
I'd love to go see one of his shows.
They were fantastic. Yeah, they were fantastic.
I got to come down there though.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Oh, I mean, Steven's Canadian, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think, does he spend a lot of time up here?
No, he doesn't.
I didn't think so.
Nope, he doesn't.
No. I can't blame him for moving.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to move to the States personally. I've said that for years though, but it's just because I want to get away from the fucking snow.
I'm done. I feel that.
I'm done. Want to go a little bit more south. Something even like New Mexico. New
Mexico's nice. I've been down that way.
I see. I
it gets hot.
Yeah, that's the only problem, right? I mean, AC is I have to, right?
Well, yeah.
Which is kind of the nice thing here. We don't have to have it, mind you. I do have it because it gets freaking hot. Like a couple years ago, was it last year? A couple years ago, we were running out of AC conditioners up here. I don't know if you guys were going through the same shit. But yeah, you couldn't find an air conditioner unit, a portable one, even the little window ones. You couldn't find anything.
Yeah, we had that every year, actually.
Yeah. See, we don't usually go through that because it's normally not 30-something degrees here.
Well, with the military people that rotate in and out of here, they come in, they don't have those air conditioners, and then they leave.
Right.
And they leave with those. So, and then the new people coming in from other states,
or
other locations around the world to the military bases, they're like, "Oh, it's Colorado. I don't need an air conditioner." And then they're like, "Oh, fuck me. This shit's hot. Like an oven."
Well, it's dry, right?
Yeah.
It's the same as here. It's so bloody dry.
Yeah,
And
we
then
get
you get the
super dry here.
wildfires and crap that happen. I mean, it just sucks, right?
Yep.
That's the worst. And it's usually BC that catches on fire.
Yeah, it's usually Colorado that catches on fire every year.
Montana every once in a while, I guess. Not as much. But yeah, so BC is pretty. They get pretty bad. I mean, we get them here too.
Yeah.
But not nearly that bad. The rain's been what's been nuts here. I think in 3 days we had, I don't know, 105 millimeters. I don't know what the fuck that it works out to in inches. That's what they said. Yeah. Wait 1 second. I can tell you exactly what it is. 4.25 inches of rain.
That's a lot of rain.
It's quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole lot.
That is. So, but hey, shit happens. Plus, there's still, when it was raining on, I believe, Tuesday here, it was still snowing up in the mountains. So,
I haven't gotten any. I mean, the snow is pretty much gone for the year for us.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least until probably October.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We could get snow anytime, honestly.
I mean, we could too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because, I mean, we're almost the same elevation, right?
Yeah, my elevation is, my house right here is 6,800 feet.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys are higher
65.
than us, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I don't even know.
I mean, it's not unusual for us to have temperature drifts, anywhere between 20 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit in a 24-hour period.
Sorry, give me 1 second, guys.
So, but
my bad.
We got I think we've got like rain showers or something trying to come through.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Your camera is black, by the way.
I love rain, though, personally.
You know your camera's black?
Yeah, I know. My thing. See that work. Perfect. Sorry. I bumped something and it screwed everything up.
Oh.
What? It's one of those. Oops.
Oopsie.
It happens.
Yeah.
I don't know what we are. Like, I don't even know. But yeah, it sucks here. Like, and like when it rains not so much, and it's not as bad, but like snow, when we get snowstorms here, where I live specifically, it can suck worse than most of the city because we're at one of the higher elevations in the city. Plus, we have what's a huge ass hill that's probably about 5 blocks from my house. So what happens is, and you can watch it, you'll see the storm come in, it'll move around, and it'll just sit there and dump shit all over us, and then move across to the east side, and then out of the city. Which, I mean, they get it really bad on the east side because it's funny. They say that because we've expanded so much further, which we have, but a lot of the storms have happened there. We never heard about it because it used to be farmers' fields, right? But now there's homes, and I think the record year ago or 2 years ago was like just over $1 billion in insurance damage.
Wow.
Yeah, in one quadrant of the city.
Oh, wait a minute. That's Canadian dollars, right?
Yes, sir.
That's like $3 US.
Yeah, 350. 350.
350. Okay.
Yeah, 350. Yeah. Oh, it was brutal, man. It was brutal, but I mean, hey, what do you expect, right? It's the
Yeah.
world. It goes through these changes.
Yeah, it's an interesting. I mean, that's one of the things that you want to talk about climate changes and stuff, and people are like, "Oh, you're a climate change denier." No, I'm
No,
not. Because I understand the planet goes around, and it goes through cycles and rotations. Everything happens for a reason, and I think what we're seeing, and I'm not saying that it's not man-made. I don't think it's fully man-made. The changes that
accelerated
we're
possible.
seeing, but I do believe it has some contribution. Absolutely does. Right? I mean, it's like my wife likes to watch these cheesy ass, D-level movies on sci-fi.
They're some of the best movies, okay?
But
Don't
there's
knock
some
them
of
for
the
that.
because some of those people actually do some research
Yeah.
on these things. And one of the things that I noticed in one of them is they were talking about these it was almost like a geostorm type of thing. And the movie was absolutely stupid. But
Yeah.
I mean, the acting was the
Yeah.
special effects were horrible. It was like some college student trying to half-ass throw in special effects into a movie somewhere.
Hey, look, I don't judge, and I'll tell you why. Because you ever heard of Army of Darkness?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, my hands down favorite movie of all
It's
time.
classic,
You're
absolute
damn right
classic.
it is. Right? That
And the special effects are cheesy as hell.
absolutely.
But they did that on purpose because the whole movie was supposed to be cheesy as hell.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
you got to take it.
So with this movie though, what it was talking about was these storms were starting to gather up, and these areas of the cities and stuff was getting extra hot. Outside of normal temperatures that they were used to seeing, things were heating up, and they traced it over time of, oh my goodness, in these areas it's really getting hot and hot and hot, and they couldn't figure out why. Well, it turns out steel, asphalt, cement, name a substance that we build buildings out of, store and keep heat. And over time, they start to radiate it. So, and the buildings and the homes and whatever that we've built causes a disruption in the natural airflow of the planet. So that because people are like, oh my God, it's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. And I don't understand why. Well, this is why, because you've disrupted the flow of the air currents around the planet. They're supposed to go through nature. Go out into the woods right now. If it's 100 degrees, if it's 40 degrees for you, if it's 40 C, which is hot as fuck.
Oh fuck!
For those
man,
you don't know, that's well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Fucking brutal.
That's brutal as hell. But there are places like Australia hits, the mid 40s.
Yeah.
In some places. But if you go out into the woods in these temperatures, it doesn't feel like it.
Nope.
Ask yourself why. And why is actually kind of simple, because you've got natural vegetation around you and you've got natural air currents that are moving around and keeping things relatively cool.
Yeah.
It's science, people. It's
yes,
just
it is.
science.
Yes, it is. That's why I love nature so much. Like, I love being out in the woods, man.
Yeah, I mean, super hot days.
Oh,
it's a great place to be.
Yep. So, going hiking, right? I mean, that's one of the nicest things. There's a lot of falls around here. The only shitty thing is I won't go to them probably. In order to go to anywhere around here, you need a pass now. So they have there's called K Country or Kananaskis. So you used to be able to go out and park and go hiking. Now you have to have a daily pass or monthly pass or a yearly pass. So
for the park,
yeah, to a government park. It's
Oh,
so
wow.
that they can keep up with the maintenance and everything on it. So, I mean, fair enough. I mean, I get that, but they also take a lot of taxes from us for that stuff. So, you know, that's that's one of those things that, annoys the living hell out of me.
So kind of a,
But,
yeah, okay, yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, it's beautiful. Like there's a lot of nice little falls and stuff to go hike up, and Banff is just about an hour and a bit away.
Hmm.
Lots of people go there, so. And I mean, there you've always needed a park pass, a day pass. So I don't know what it is. I haven't been there in a few years. But it's beautiful to walk around there, the shops. It's gorgeous. I recommend it to a lot of people. If you want to go see a beautiful mountain town, Banff is the place to go. Banff and Jasper, yeah, gorgeous. Especially during the summer. Winter is probably. I don't know. I don't know if depends on what season you like the best. Because summertime is absolutely stunning with all the flowers and just the nature. But winter's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, the whole
Stunning.
winter thing is, yeah, that's as we've been talking about in other shows and other episodes. That's the thing that's really getting to me as I get older.
Yeah,
The winters are getting harder and harder for me to deal with.
I agree.
So, man,
Yeah,
just can't
no.
do this.
Well, I mean, see, we can get away if we were to move anywhere. The only place we could get away from, I guess, a winter would be British Columbia, and that'll never happen. It's way too expensive.
BC is what, out west, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where like Vancouver and
Yeah,
Vancouver's at, right? Okay.
Vancouver, Abbotsford, Kelowna. Yeah.
Okay. I know a little
And
bit
then,
of my geography. Not too
yeah,
bad.
and then there's the island, right? Victoria.
Hmm.
It's beautiful. There's Nanaimo. There's a whole bunch of different places.
Lots of different places you can go.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool.
It is gorgeous, but they don't like. I mean, a lot of people there don't like outsiders.
Hmm.
Well, okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that. They don't like people from Alberta.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
That
I mean,
is-
there's a lot of. I mean, even Ontario, there's a lot of places I don't like. Quebec, they don't like people from Alberta.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all because we're polluters. We're the worst, right? Because we're the oil. We're the oil guys. We're all a bunch of rednecks out here. That's what they figure.
A bunch of
Right.
rednecks, huh?
Anybody that
Hmm.
works out in the sun is going to be a redneck.
I had people who used, when I was younger, had a really bad accent. Because I grew up in the hills of West Virginia.
Yeah.
And everybody would call me a redneck. I'm like, I'm not a redneck. I'm a hillbilly. There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference
Absolutely.
between rednecks and hillbillies.
Yep. Absolutely.
Rednecks will just act all, and they're loud, they're obnoxious.
Yep.
Not necessarily a bad thing. Don't get me wrong.
They have
Respect
their
the hell out of
places.
them. But a hillbilly, if you cross a redneck, you're going to know about it, and so is everybody else in the world. Right? You cross a hillbilly, you'll find out when they silently come in to kill you.
Yeah. But he will just wonder where you went.
Yeah. So there is a movie that came out. God, I got to see if I can find it now. But there was a movie came out with Patrick Swayze back in the I want to say late 80s, early 90s. Let me see if I can
I'll be
find
honest,
it
I
real
was
quick.
never a big fan of his.
Well, this
All right.
one is, so he's a Chicago cop from the hills of West Virginia or Kentucky, I think. And let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It came out. Next of Kin is the name of it. Came out in 1989. So basically, here's what the description reads: Truman, a Chicago cop, sets out to find the killer of his brother. Meanwhile, another of his brothers, Briar, a hillbilly, decides to find the killer himself. It is a fascinating movie. Briar is played by Liam Neeson.
Oh shit! Hang on.
Well,
What was
let's
that
see.
called again? Just
It's
so I can
called
keep it.
it's called Next of Kin. Rated R. It's an hour and 48 minutes.
Perfect. I just wanted to put that in the list to watch.
It is a wonderful movie. They filmed it in the hills of Kentucky.
Oh.
When I went to college back in 1989, one of the guys that I was in the dorms with had actually been to the set because they filmed it near his house.
Oh, no kidding.
So he had been to the set to kind of see the cast and whatnot. But yeah, there's let's see, there's Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, Adam Baldwin, Ben Stiller.
Wow.
These are all guys that are in it. Ted Levine.
Holy crap.
It's a good movie. I enjoyed it
nowadays, right? Unless it's a movie like Red or something like that, but then they're all older actors.
Yep. But I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
I'll check that out, definitely. That
So
sounds like
it was filmed in Kentucky, but they talk about him being from West Virginia. I think they even mentioned Matewan. And Matewan is actually near where I grew up.
Oh,
so
no kidding.
It is deep in the heart of Appalachia, and it is it's so deep in the heart of Appalachia, but it's also right on the area where the Hatfields and McCoys had their feud.
Oh no shit.
So that's where I grew up.
Damn.
But here's the movie, Next of Kin. Highly recommend it.
You know what? I actually might own that on VHS.
Yeah, it says here, cop from the hills of Kentucky. So Kentucky, actually. Hunting his brother's killer, seeks justice, country style.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a whole different style.
Yes, it is. And when you watch the movie, you're like, what the fuck?
That's how around here we don't call 911. We call 811.
No, so what they do is, they actually talk about, they use biblical references, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, because as backwards as people believe that hillbillies are, and they are kind of backwards in a lot of ways because a lot of them are very fucking racist, very racist. Mm-hmm. There's a reason why I got the hell out of there. Considering I used to spend my summers in Detroit and had to hear that shit when I was back home and talking about people of different skin tones or what have you. I'm like, I need to get away from you guys.
Yep.
But they are strong religious people. They really are.
Yeah.
And they believe, but they pick and choose what they believe, right?
Yeah.
So they pick
Don't
and choose.
We all though?
Yeah. Well, that's true. That's society, right? They pick and choose the pieces of the Bible that they want to listen to, and that one is, and the brothers swear an oath to take care of this. Now, the interesting thing about it is the killer of his brother is actually part of the mob in Chicago. So you get a bunch of hillbillies chasing the mob. That's what makes it very interesting. So I highly recommend it.
I will definitely be checking that out. I'll
Yep.
probably end up watching it sometime this week.
And happy Sunday, Zach. I see your comment in the chat.
Oh,
Happy
yes.
Sunday to you, sir. Hope you're doing well.
Sunday.
Let's see.
Oh,
But yeah, it's good film. Recommend it. Let's see
have
what
you
else.
been watching anything else, or
Well, so I've been playing EverQuest again.
what, like the original?
The original EverQuest again.
Wait,
Um,
serious?
yes, dead serious. Like
Shit.
absolutely serious. They started a new time lock progression server, so some of my old guild mates from EverQuest way back in the day started playing it, and they talked me into it, and I was like, all right. So I jumped in, and I've been reeled in hook, line, and sinker.
No
they
kidding.
got me.
You're stuck, are you?
I am hooked again.
No
And
kidding. Is it still as fun?
it is. So right now it's only on classic. So there's only the original EverQuest. So there's no expansions or anything.
Absolutely, man. My brother in chat.
I see that.
Yep.
Well, if you
Yeah,
guys want to play,
Yeah.
I know where you can jump in and play. So
Oh, and that's just through Steam still, or
it's on Steam, but
it is, eh?
yeah, but you get it all through. And it's this one you can't do the free to play though. This one you have to pay the
Okay.
subscription fee because it's a special progression server.
Oh, okay.
So at the level cap right now is level 50, and I'm at I just hit level 47 this morning.
Oh, wow.
And but we were talking in guild chat about somebody came on and said Happy Father's Day. So I made a comment back. I said, all right, who knows this reference? And I said, not the mama.
Dinosaurs. Duh.
Yeah. So everybody was like, oh, dinosaurs. That's easy. That's easy.
Absolutely.
Well, most of the guild are in their 40s and 50s and older.
Yep.
Because most of us are all former players.
Dude.
So while they were talking about that, I was like, fuck me. So I went and looked, and guess what is on Disney Plus? Dinosaurs.
No. Oh, I'm gonna.
So I started watching it. I watched the first episode today, and it was just like, oh, this is
we were
so
telling
cheesy.
Our daughters about it. I mean, but it's so good.
It is.
So
Not
good.
the mama.
That was like the Flintstones.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That was another one. God, they were the best. But mind you, I also liked older shit too. Like, do you remember? Most people think I'm nuts when I tell them this, but do you remember Super Mario Brothers, the TV show?
No, I don't actually.
So many people don't. Now, I don't know if my brother does, but I distinctly remember when we'd wake up early in the morning before school, and we would watch Hercules and hell yeah, see, and Super Mario Brothers. And then when we get home or at lunchtime, judge us. We'd watch the Care Bears.
Hey, I watched the hell out of the Care Bears. So,
and then after school was Inspector Gadget, Muppets, the whole fucking whack of them.
Oh, the Muppets was great.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I used to watch the Muppets with my mom. Now,
there is a TV show, and I suggest you I suggest you watch it if you can find it. I haven't been able to find it in, I don't know, 6 years probably. Called The Head. Okay. And it was about a guy named
series.
Jim, who had an alien living inside his head.
It's on HBO Max.
Really?
The Head.
No shit. I'm gonna have to check that out then. I got that. I was typing on the right screen. That would help.
Only got one season.
Oh, really?
What it says.
Excuse me.
Oh, so.
Not there. What, you remember that, Brandon?
So, now according to this, TV series season The Head, season 2, upcoming HBO Max release date in the USA and stars. Release in the UK is expected to be 2022. This is a
Really?
more recent one, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, fuck no.
No? Okay.
No. This is from like the 90s.
No, this is talking about a new one. Head
Yeah, from 94 to 96.
1994. There it is. An animated series.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Eric
doesn't say
Fogel.
it's wasn't showing anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a whole different show.
Yeah, 94 to 96. A friendly violet demon-looking alien that inhabits Jim's giant head must
Yep.
stop an alien invasion. Wow.
It was different.
Doesn't
It was different, man.
say it's streaming anywhere. I mean, you can pay for it. You can buy it on Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah. Might have to do that because that was one of those ones. Yeah, I mean, it was dumb as hell. This fucking alien could come and go as he pleased through his head. Like it was. Yeah.
I may have seen that one.
Man. Yeah, no,
I may have to try and
it's
look
weird.
at that.
It's weird. Like I say, I can remember watching that, and it was usually so it was always on late at night on Showcase. It would play on MTV first, and then they would run the repeat on Showcase, and then right after that was Red Shoe Diaries.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I knew I'd get you with that one.
Red Shoe Diaries. For those of you that don't know, I'm not linking any of that shit in the description for you guys watching or listening later after the live show. I'm not linking any of this stuff. You guys can go and search the internet for this, but if you're feeling froggy, don't do this at work. Do not do this at work. Search the Red Shoe Diaries on Google, and yeah. Don't do it in front of your kids either.
No.
Not kid friendly.
Oh shit! I forgot all about that until we started talking.
Oh my God!
Crap, you remember, right? That just pops up.
Alfred Hitchcock and Crash. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, that's right. Oh my God, Crash! I forgot all about that.
Crash?
Yeah, the one that was about James Dean, right? That was the. No, sorry, no, it wasn't. That was the one about the. Well, basically, the simplest way to put it was the sexualization of crashes.
Yes,
that's the simplest way to put it.
Had Matt Dillon, Sandra Bullock, Don Cheadle, Terrence Howard, Sandaway Newton. Oh wow, Ryan Philippe. Wow, Keith David, Tony Danza.
Oh yeah, man.
Loretta Devine, William Fichtner. Wow.
I can't believe you remembered that, man.
I think I remember that. I don't.
Shit, my brother's probably got an old VHS with a VHS player with them all recorded on it, still downstairs. Turn it on, feeling nostalgic every once in a while.
Yeah, I remember watching that movie. That movie was weird.
No, not the movie. It was a TV show.
No, I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, Crash. The movie was fucking weird. Oh yeah. The movie was weird.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, that movie was
right. We got rid of all those, didn't we?
Out there.
Yeah, I forgot about the movie too. Holy crap.
TV series.
Did you ever watch the Evil vs. Dead?
What?
Series? Or Evil Dead series on TV? Ash vs. Evil Dead?
Nope.
No?
Nope. That one doesn't interest me, actually.
Really? Oh, man. Because I personally, I loved it because it followed the, after he came back, like the Army of Darkness. After he gets back, right? It's him and it follows his life.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, see, I was hesitant when I first seen it because I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a play on the fucking Evil Dead movie, and it's not gonna be the same. They stick to it. It's still Bruce Campbell's shitty acting, right? But that's what he does.
But well, I don't know. When he was on Burn Notice, I thought he was really
Oh
good.
yeah, yes. But I mean,
oh,
that's
but for the Ash movies and TV shows, yeah, his acting is pretty shit.
yeah.
I
But
think that
that's
again,
what
I think
makes it
that's
so
on
good.
purpose, though, right?
Oh, it has to be. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, I love those kind of shows, man.
It's like, you ever watch the show Reba McEntire's
Yes.
sitcom she had?
Yep.
If you go and watch that show, there are episodes on there where she talks about not being able to sing, not being able to carry a tune, and she's a terrible singer. And she
Right.
actually does episodes where she tries to sing and it sounds horrible. It sounds like two, oh God, I don't even know how to say this right. It's
Two cats in a wet sack trying to
two
fight.
cats in a wet sack having a fucking fight.
Yeah.
One's trying to fight the other while the other one's trying to fuck it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Kinda
pretty
sounds like
bad,
a weird Friday
right?
night.
So, that's what makes it even more funny, though, is because she is such an amazing singer. She is such a talent. Her voice, I mean, I hate with a passion, hate country music. But
All
I
right, that's
love
it.
to
We're ending
listen.
this.
But I love to listen to her voice because she's got such a beautiful voice.
She does. Yeah.
And she's a pretty lady, too. You like that analogy, Pie Man? You like my the cats in the wet sack? One trying to fuck the other one trying to fight it off.
Jesus.
For you guys that are listening, if you guys want to catch this show live, I highly recommend you check us out on Brime, because we can actually interact with you live
Yes.
in chat during the show. And it's highly recommended you check us out there.
Oh, so then let's throw a question out to Pie Man. What's your favorite movie? Like not your favorite mainstream. Your off-brand B-list movie, D-list, C-list, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a good question.
One.
You guys all of you guys in the chat.
Yeah.
For Pie Man, for Zach.
Put them on the spot, right?
Yeah, we're gonna put you all on the spot.
Absolutely.
So we kind of wait on that to come in.
And Zach. Whoever's here, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. And for those of you listening to us on one of the various platforms that we're on, please leave us a comment below.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie? Not a mainstream. I don't want to hear Top Gun. I don't want to hear Star Wars. I mean, I want to hear something that's kind of obscure that people don't know about, but you think is really good. Maybe not your favorite, but you're like, man, this is like a diamond in the rough, and you really should watch this film because it is just really, really good. So I look forward to reading those comments. That should be a lot of fun. But what in the hell? Oh God, Heather Lynn's been out noodling again.
Yeah, I seen that. Seen the she was doing it at night, wasn't she?
Yeah.
No, sidetracked. Listen.
Sorry. I get sidetracked.
Yes.
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. You have to be in a special space for that, though, to understand it. Have you ever seen it?
I have.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen. I actually don't think I've ever watched it from start to finish completely in one sitting. I've seen it chunks here and there.
Silicon Valley. I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, I think I know about that. Is that the guy that they had in the I think he was in the Verizon wireless commercials for a while? Silicon Valley.
Yes, Wally's a great movie. Absolutely. But yeah, dude,
American
A
comic.
Clockwork Orange. You know, I can even remember the
Thomas
first time.
Middleditch and T.J. Miller. That's right. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Oh, I can remember the very first time I ever seen that movie. I was with my
Wally?
older brother. No, A Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was 14. Yeah. Yeah, it was hanging out with my brother at his house, and we were there
Dude,
over on the weekend.
14? That movie is fucked up for 14. Holy shit. No wonder you are the way you are.
Well, you have no fucking idea.
I
I'm a tame man.
think I have a little bit of an idea.
Know me back then, yes, a little different.
I have not watched The Godfather, but I have seen Interstellar.
Oh,
And Interstellar, I thought was a fabulous movie, and they did try to do some of the laws of physics quite well. But there were parts of that movie where they start exploring things that are beyond our actual understanding of physics. But I think it's a great movie. I really do.
I never seen it. I never see. Is that one I should put on my list?
Yes. Matthew McConaughey is in it.
Okay.
And
all right.
yeah.
I
He's not
don't
preaching
care.
to people about gun control either. So
I like Matthew. I do.
I do too. I always
do.
have.
Even though I don't agree with some of the shit, I like him. Right? Oh, documentary on Chernobyl.
That's a good one.
Dude, I haven't seen a good documentary in a long time.
I haven't either. It's hard to find though. I mean,
Yeah.
documentaries are.
Well, it depends on who's narrating it too, right?
Yes, it does.
I mean, that's a huge thing for me. Now, you give me anything with David Attenborough in it, and well, fuck, game's over. I'll sit there all night and watch it.
You're not spamming, Zach. It's your platform. Do what the fuck you want, dude.
Yeah. We're gonna sit here and tell you what to do on your platform. No, never. What's a good one that I've seen? Honestly, I haven't really watched anything new lately. I mean, I used to watch all types of movies.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this to show. Shit. No, that's. Can I do it this way? Yeah, I can do it this way.
I think the storm's coming.
All right, so I want you guys to see this. This is really cool. You guys know that for those of you in the audience that don't know, I can't talk. I'm a motorcycle guy. I really like motorcycles, particularly BMWs. So check this out. This is really cool.
Well, that's neat.
For those of you that don't know, this is called a 9T. It's a BMW 9T. Watch this. You get sound?
Yep. Cool. Oh, shit.
Now comes in this black. God, that is sexy.
That looks nice.
Isn't that pretty?
That is very nice.
That is so pretty.
Wow.
I thought I'd share that with you guys.
That is beautiful. So you did you get out riding this week at all?
I've been riding to work every day.
Oh,
because gas is so
nice.
goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
And I have to put the high end premium in my bike.
Right. What's that like?
That was $560 $1.60 a gallon. Yeah, expensive. And it cost me $21 to fill it up. It used to cost me less than 10 to fill it up.
Jesus.
Yep.
That's insane.
So it's like, God damn, people.
That's oh shit.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
gas is just
Oh yeah.
stupid expensive.
Oh, that is. See, gallon. Holy shit.
You cut out a little
2.7
bit there.
liters. So that would work out to. Give me a second, because I want to see what you're paying versus me. Because what do you got? You don't know a liter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're at
1 gallon is 3.79 liters.
Yeah. You know what? Keep your fucking gas. You know what we pay? A gallon? That works out to $7.21 a gallon.
Yeah, that's California prices.
That's nothing, man. It goes up higher than that in BC.
Yeah.
It's over $2 and something a liter. They're talking possibly up to $2.50 a liter by the end of the year.
Yep.
Yet these companies are making fucking record profits, right? Then they need. Well, was it Enbridge that just asked for a bailout, or is declaring bankruptcy?
I hadn't heard that.
Something like that.
No,
they needed help.
Oh.
I think they've had an over. Yeah, they had a record first year or first quarter. It was like $1.9 billion, but they're losing money, so they need help. So oh no, that was in Ontario. Sorry, that's in Ontario here. Yeah, so they're allowing Enbridge to. I think it's Enbridge that supplies them out there. They're allowing them to, and I think it's 18 to 23% increase.
Wow.
For nothing. They're citing the war in Ukraine and supply issues and all this. And I'm sitting over here in Alberta going, you got your supply over here. Let us build the shit we need to get it to you. But they won't.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know. It
is what it is. You know, if we had more refineries here, it would be much better. The only problem is we can't. They're extremely expensive, right? And all the regulatory shit that you have to go through.
And they take forever to get set up.
Yep. What, 5 years, I think?
Yeah, it's
roughly?
like the chip shortage, right? We're dealing with the chip shortage, which is starting to ease up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a combination of things, and that's part of the problem, right? It's so the price of gas and everything is going up, right? It's going up everywhere. But part of that is because of the supply chains around the world. It's not just one thing.
No.
Right? You know, people can sit and blame the U.S. president all they want, which do I think that he has a play in it? Yes, I do. I believe he does to a point.
Yep.
And I think he can actually influence that quite a bit. But it's not solely his fault.
No.
Not at all. There's a global logistical chain nightmare going on.
Yeah.
And people can't, do a cranial rectal inversion to figure that out. For those of you who don't know what cranial rectal inversion is, that means pulling their head out of their ass.
Yep. And I do love how eloquently you put that.
You like that? Cranial rectal inversion.
Yeah. You impressed me with that one. I like it.
Yeah, good. One of those many that I've used in the military before, and it makes people go, huh? I'm like, think about it.
Think, right? Yeah, it's when you call a guy an asshole without calling him an asshole, and an hour
Yep.
later he goes, "That motherfucker
Motherfucker just called
son
me
of
an
a-"
asshole
Sure did.
and made me agree to it.
Yep. Yeah, that's the best. That is the best. Oh,
Yeah. So that's yeah, that's my little rant on the gas prices for now.
yep.
I don't want to get
No,
too deep in the weeds on those because
absolutely not.
there are so many different things going on
Oh,
in the world. That is not the worst thing that's happening. I mean, we still got war in Ukraine going on right now that is dying off the media because it doesn't meet their narrative anymore.
yeah. Well, did you hear about the wildfires in Spain?
I did not.
It's like 61,000 acres or something like that. They had to
Wow.
call in over 500 firefighters. I think there was like 25 villages evacuated.
Hmm.
And that was just as of this morning.
Well, I mean, it goes back to
But
what we were talking about earlier. I
yep.
mean, the world is changing, and with the increase in population around the planet, it's going to cause
Yeah.
things to heat up and more
Well, I
structures to be built.
was reading an article earlier that I think it's, Thailand had approved a new green space.
Really?
Hopefully, yeah, to hopefully entice more people to move there, so that they have more of that in their urban center. So they want more people to move into it, but with less, noise and everything else. Which
Hmm.
I mean, and the pictures I was looking at were fucking gorgeous. It looked beautiful. But
Yeah,
yeah, no,
I wish there was a way to, um, I wish there was a way to reduce well, reduce more of increase the space in between homes and stuff in towns and cities um, but
yeah. Well, I'm here, like it's so tight, right?
yeah,
Like I don't like most homes right now. I think it's about a 8 or a 10 foot span in a new house in a new area.
yeah.
From either side of my so on my the one side of my house, which is back here, from here to the fence is about 6 feet, while it's 8 feet from his place to mine to the fence. So we've got 14 feet sitting right there. On the other end, from the side of my house to the fence, 12 feet. And there's another 12 feet from his to the other house.
So to the north side of my house, it's probably 10 feet distance between the
Yep.
houses. And then on the south side of my house, it's probably the same, maybe 10 feet on either
Oh
side.
shit. That's close.
My house was built in 1964.
Really?
And my neighbor to the north, their house was built in 1958.
Holy crap.
So
Wow.
I used to, and the gentleman who passed a few years ago is the original owner of the place when it was built. He and his wife bought it
Oh,
back in the late 50s. He said he paid $20,000 for it. That house is worth over $500,000 right now.
holy shit. That was like my
And
parents' place.
yeah, and he talked to he used to tell me all the time. I mean, there's a building out across the alleyway um, from my house to the west that is the very first McDonald's ever built in the city of Colorado Springs. It used to be
Wow.
right here. He said this was an empty lot where my house is now. That his kids used to play in this lot when they were little
Holy shit.
before the house was built.
Yeah, no, it's zoning is so, and now they do well they call it zero lot line,
Hmm.
right? So like when you're building a house, you're walking down between the fence and the house. There's a certain distance you have to have in order to have your pipes come out, right? So here, like we have your furnace and everything, your hot water tank, everything's in the basement, right? So you have your exhaust pipes go out through the side, usually through the foundation wall. Well, on a zero lot line, nothing can go out the side. It all has to be vented through the roof. Well, that causes even greater issues.
Yep.
Right? Because now, unless, especially here, because you have super cold, same with Colorado, right? A lot of places, all the condensation that builds up if it's not properly insulated.
Yep.
And then you get these blockages, and it causes, well, especially on the outside, right? And this is what people should really look at, especially through the winter. Obviously, we're in the summer, but all your vents outside. Like if you have a furnace, right? You have a duct outside for fresh air intake. You should be looking at that, because if it's blocked, carbon monoxide poisoning happens very fast.
Yep. I have carbon monoxide detectors through my house for that
Right?
reason.
So, like we keep all our stuff extremely clean.
Yeah.
Just
So there's
there's
your PSA for the day, for the show,
Yeah.
guys. Make sure all your
Yeah.
stuff is cleaned out, access in your house.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
and I think that's where we're going to call it for today, guys.
I think so.
I think that's a great show. Thanks for everybody coming and hanging out with us.
Appreciate it, guys.
We do appreciate you. You should always check us out on Linktree in the description below. Come and hang out with us. Shoot us an email. Reach out to us. Give us a shout. Follow us on Twitter. And yes, Zach, Chick-fil-A is always closed on Sunday, dude.
Listen here, Zach. Listen. Be thankful you have access to a Chick-fil-A. I've never had the pleasure of that crossing my list yet.
All right.
I don't care if it's good or not.
All right.
The just to test it is a pleasure.
So I say it's all right. Right about time that my stream dies on Brian because I pissed off the CEO.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Remember, Zach, it's all him. It's all him, not me. Not me. We can work some out. It's good. It's good.
Anyway, guys, before we, as normal tradition has, we have we always have Brent give us some great words of wisdom. Go ahead.
As always, don't be an asshole unless they deserve it, and try and be the nice one you can. And always remember to receive, reflect, and respond on any information that you get. Doesn't matter what it is. And I think if everybody can just take a few minutes to do that in any conversation, you'll see a much more positive outcome. Put it that way. Yeah. It's the easiest way I can explain it. Because we all jump to conclusions. It just takes that few minutes to reflect on what you're hearing to see if it actually makes you upset. And the other thing I'd like to think is, remember, it's okay if people are offended. You have the right to be offended. And you know what happens when you're offended? Nothing. That's it. I love you guys.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us today. We greatly appreciate you. We'll see you all next week.
Everybody, I appreciate
Love
you
y'all.
all.
Have a good day.
Have a great Father's Day and a great weekend.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.